What's going on, guys? Seth here for Tasty Loot Gaming, giving you a TLG reacts to the Indie World Showcase that came out today via the Nintendo YouTube for Nintendo Switch. Now, I know it's Tuesday, it should be Tasty Tuesday, and I had already planned and tried to film a Tasty Tuesday, but we have a neighbor who decided to either be using their lawnmower or fucking leaf blower or something for a good, 40 minutes during the exact time I had planned to film. So that was fun. Then I also got my Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition late. I got that today, so expect that to be coming soon. I still want to do that unboxing, and I still want to discuss that game because there's a lot to be discussed about that game. But given the time I have to do anything content-wise, we're gonna watch a 17-minute video of the Indie World Showcase. Now, I have no idea what this shows outside of I saw on Twitter Among Us is coming to Switch. It's going to have crossplay. So that's very cool to hear. Outside of that, though, I have no idea what was shown here. So we're going to watch this. We're going to react to it. And we're going to talk about it. Before that, though, make sure to download and play Just Cause 4, Rocket Arena, and Worms Rumble, all offered on PlayStation Plus. Make sure to download those, play those, come back at the end of the month for Plus Club. Let us know what we thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them as I run all my words together. You guys are used to that around here. Game of the month picked by you guys. The community is Smite, which is a free-to-play third-person action MOBA. Make sure to download that, play that, and come back at the end of the month for Game of the Month. We're going to discuss it, love it or hate it. Any of these games, let's talk about it. Let's grade them. Also, we have our Game of the Year discussion coming out this weekend. So we're going to be talking about our Game of the Year and two runner-ups. So make sure to think about yours as well. Come back, talk about that. Type in hashtag STLG on your comment if you'd like to be considered on the show. And we have a Patreon link down below if you'd like to support the channel further than liking this video, which really helps, commenting on it, which really helps, sharing it, which really helps, and subscribing if you're new here. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. It'd be very cool to hit that soon. And Discord. We have a Discord link down below. You can talk to us anytime, all the time. So yeah, let's watch this so I can get it out at a reasonable time. And let's talk about it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Please note, due to COVID-19, release dates and other information presented in this video are subject to change. For potential updates, please check the official Nintendo website and social media channels, as well as these other publishers. We would like to express our heartfelt support for all those affected by the coronavirus. Same, absolutely. Oh my god, I'm so dehydrated. I need to drink some water. Yeah. Indie World.
Hi everyone, welcome to Indie World. Today we'll be looking at some indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. My name's Kristen.
And I'm Paul.
And we can't wait to show you these games.
I mean, I guess we could
That's probably very annoying to listen to.
But let's not do that.
Okay, legit question, serious question. Please answer this if you have information on this. Is Spelunky 2 good? Is Spelunky 2 worth playing? Is it worth buying? I sat there for 20 minutes watching YouTube videos, reading around on shit, trying to figure out if I should buy Spelunky 2. Spelunky's also coming to Switch, that's cool. Because everybody loves Spelunky 2, except for people I know personally. I don't know why it's so popular. And it's legitimate, I don't know why. It's not I don't know why it's so popular. It's no, legit, let me know if I should pick it up. I'll buy it. I just
on behalf of
Moss
Mouth and Glitworks, I'm excited to announce that Spelunky 1 and Spelunky 2 are both coming to the Nintendo Switch system in 2021. Spelunky was an important game to the action roguelike genre, and we're thrilled to be able to follow it up with a wild sequel that features a larger world with even deeper secrets. Both games are great to play with friends or on the go, but no matter how you choose to play, we can't wait for you to experience.
See, I like that. I like that it's like a co-op game and a single player game. But the thing is like what is there anything
Both
you
Splunky
get
games are coming to Nintendo
progression-wise,
Switch.
or is it just
Better grab
straight
my
up
adventure
the
gear.
thrill
You'll
of
need
the
it with
fucking-
all the randomly
of the
generated
gameplay?
levels, which made the first game a roguelike classic. There's so much to explore and discover, not to mention the numerous monsters,
I like the art
treasures,
style. I like it's
secrets,
clean looking.
and traps, of course.
You can't forget about those devious things. At least you can take a breather at the base camp if, or should we say when, you get done in. There's also multiplayer and
Should
various
have been
modes to play,
opposite when
like the
or
daily
if
challenge.
to really
Guess
kind
I'd
of
better
raise that
gear
you're
up
not going
too.
to make it.
Get in on the platforming action when both Spelunky
Not
and
if
Spelunky
or,
2
should I
launch on
say
Nintendo
when.
Switch summer 2021.
That's almost positive. That like you believe in me. I
A game
appreciate
full
that.
of cats? Yes.
Please, no cat puns.
Fuck?
Are you kidding me?
Is this
Come
a
on,
cat
even
fighting
this game's
game?
title is a cat pun.
Anyway, ever wonder what cats do when their owners are away? Well, Fistifluffs has that answer.
Doesn't it
Developed
say
by
legal?
Playfellow Studio, Fistifluffs is an action brawler in which cats duke it out to determine the world's best feline fighter.
And they'll use anything to their advantage, including household items. Looks like this is gonna be a total catastrophe.
This feels illegal. It also feels like a game I kind of
was
want to
another
try.
cat pun, wasn't it?
You also get to dress up these fur babies, and you can play locally and online with friends.
dress up the fur
the
babies?
possibilities are endless.
Did you just... You know what? Never mind. Get ready for a cat fight in Fistifluffs, pouncing first onto Nintendo Switch early next year.
It's kind of interesting. Kind of like
You're a good driver, right?
I
that
mean,
fucking
I
Goose
can
game.
drive
Kind of
go-karts?
got that feel from
That
it.
works. Here in Very Very Valet from Toyful Games, you'll get behind the wheel to pick up, park, and return cars in over 20 locations. Up to 3 other players can join you in this frantic and fun party game. And I was kidding about the driving thing earlier. It's not actually a requirement.
At least I've got between now and early 2021 to practice. When Very Very Valet accelerates onto Nintendo Switch
looks
first
interesting.
as a
I'd play
timed
that.
exclusive.
Although I kind of feel like it's going to be like
Hi, I'm Jorge
Overcooked.
Garcia,
I'm
and
going to
I'm
hate
Francisco
everybody
Mora.
when
We
I
are part
play
of
it.
Live Game Studios, based in Lima, Peru. And we would like to share with you a game
Like,
we're
I
working
legit
on
get
called
the worst
Tunche.
anxiety even
Tunche revolves
looking at
around the Amazonian
Overcooked. I like
forest,
look at
and
him
it
like,
has a diverse cast of heroes.
I don't want to touch
With
that
hand-drawn
game.
animations and characters, we would like to share with you this world that is very dear to our hearts.
Is that all they're
You will
porn in the
embark on a
background?
journey to find new friends, deal with the past, and uncover the mysteries of the rainforest. We
Like I
truly
say
hope that
there
you'll
as
enjoy
if
the
like
game.
it's shared, but it might be if they're both so cool that they're just like, yeah, let's just blur it out in the background. We don't need people seeing that. Shit. Some kind of brawler. Or is it a fighting game? Everybody looks so confident, like there's no big deal happening here. There's no real problems in this world. You got it. You got it taken care of. Looks like it could be interesting. I'm still kind of confused on if it's. It didn't look like a platformer. It didn't look like they
I
were going
love
anywhere. It
traveling,
just looks
and
like
the
you're
world of
fighting stuff in
Tunche
a-
definitely looks like a place I'd want to visit.
This hand-drawn world, modeled after the Amazon rainforest, is just breathtaking. And it can be explored with one of 5 heroes, each with their own distinctive skills and abilities.
What
They'll
exploration,
unravel
though?
the rainforest secrets in search of a mystical beast, the titular Tunche.
Looks all like set fights.
Add in the charming hack and slash combat, local co-op play, and just a pinch of shaman witchcraft, and you've got yourself a full travel itinerary. Hat Kid from A Hat in Time is also playable in this game.
Venture into the jungle when Tunche arrives first on Nintendo Switch, March
Cool. It's got
2021.
co-op. I'll wait to see what people say about it, because that didn't do a whole lot for me. Mostly because I'm not sure what the hell you're doing in it. You're just fighting stuff, like right there. You just spawns you in the room, start fighting shit. Very old school. I feel like this game, I don't know what this is, but I feel like this is out or has been out, or maybe it's because it looks so old school. I just feel like I've played a lot of games like this exact game. Get some Contra vibes too, which is always a good thing. Cyber Shadow.
Imagine A world taken over by an evil doctor and his synthetic army.
Okay, it does
No
look
need
evil.
to imagine it in Cyber Shadow. In this action platformer game from Mechanical Head Studios, you'll dash, slice, and leap your way through futuristic levels as you take down more than a dozen apocalyptic bosses.
By rescuing your ninja clan, you'll unlock permanent ninjutsu skills and abilities. Use them in your quest to pulverize evil, including summoning fire, charging slashes, throwing shuriken, and parrying deadly attacks.
And exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, you can scan compatible Shovel Knight series amiibo figures to get a little help from a familiar fairy friend. A classic 8-bit challenge awaits soon in Cyber Shadow.
But if you don't
coming
have those, you
to
just don't
Nintendo
get to
Switch,
experience that.
January 26th,
Kinda
2021.
That looks cool.
We're
It's not really
Whitethorn
my kind of
Games,
game,
and we're
but
super excited to share
it looks,
Calico with
I guess,
all of you.
authentic to what they're
Calico is a
trying to hit.
relaxing, pastel-colored community sim full of magical girls, cuddly creatures, and townsfolk looking to make new friends. We're thrilled to
She
share
blinked
Calico
once,
with
that's
you
good.
on the Nintendo Switch.
For a second, I
It's
was
the
like, is
perfect
she
way
a
to
robot?
cozy up with a blanket, a cup of tea, and spend some time in our cafe.
So, based on the cat puns, I'm assuming you've dreamed of owning a cat cafe?
A cat fae, actually. And now everyone can in Calico. Peachy Keen Games has one very important yet adorable task for you.
Fill this cozy cafe with cute and cuddly creatures. No better way to spend the day, really.
And by filling it with lots of charming furniture, festive decorations, and yummy pastries,
I like what they're going
you'll have
for here,
plenty
but
of
the game
fluffy
looks like it's
friends in
barely
no
running
time.
on
It's
there.
perfect.
It looks less than 30 frames
Oh
per
my
second.
gosh.
Ah, right. The pun
Which
thing.
my
Sorry.
fellow
Relax in Calico, launching on Nintendo Switch later
Cyberpunk
today.
players on base consoles
From
probably
Us
know a
Two
little bit
Games,
about
the
that.
award-winning studio that brought you
hope gets
Monument
resolved.
Valley, comes Alba, a wildlife adventure, where even the smallest person can make a big difference.
Join Alba as she sets out to save her island and its wildlife with her
Okay, I
grandfather
appreciate
and her
the
friend
run though.
Inez.
Any run that involves
From
your
the
arms
idyllic
being
beaches
out,
to an ancient
wiggling
castle
around
overlooking
is,
the
is
town.
always appreciated.
This visually stunning Mediterranean paradise is just waiting to be explored with a
It's a
camera by your
very
side.
minimal.
You can also recruit volunteers
look,
for your
but
cause,
it
and
is-
you'll need their help to heal
got a
sick
charming
animals,
look to it, for sure.
clean up the wilderness, and ultimately save the island.
A season of exploration awaits in Alba, a wildlife adventure coming to Nintendo Switch, spring 2021.
A wildlife adventure. Nochi. Noki. Gina disappeared? That's not good. Girl, where'd you go? That guy's name's Shigamichi? Oh, okay. Unless this is one of those like sleepy games that fucking no one's
デ
playing
ィ
and
ベロッパー
Baron's
プチデ
talking
ポット
about.
プロデューサーディレクターの川勝徹と申します本作は宇宙船内に紛れ込んだ未知の存在グノーシャを議論の中に見つけ出しコールドスリープするゲームですワンプレイは5分から15分グノーシャの数能力者人数など自由にカスタマイズして14人のコンピューター相手に何度もプレイしてください一度として同じ展開になることはないでしょうなぜループを繰り返すのかグノーシャとは何なのかゲームメディアしか味わえないプレイ体験をぜひお楽しみください私たちが仕掛けた本作の謎を解き明かしてくだ
Each
さい
time you play it lasts about 5 to 15 minutes.
Those
It's kind of nice because it
Gnosia
kind
are
of lends itself to
terrifying.
portability.
I might have trouble
I'm gonna be
sleeping
honest
tonight.
though, I don't like the art
You'll
style.
be fine. Besides, there's an eclectic cast of characters you'll get to meet and role-playing elements
But in a
to
game
help
like this, if the
unravel the
writing and
mysteries
story's
aboard the
good, that's
spaceship.
kind of why you're playing
It's a
it.
fascinating
I'm sure
spin
the
on
art
the
style
social deduction
helps,
genre for
but,
sure.
Guess I'll have to overcome
don't
my
like
fears
how-
when Gnosia launches on
well, I
Nintendo
don't like the
Switch
style of
early
it, first off,
2021.
but also the way that it looks like it was drawn with like a pencil and like barely touched up at all. It doesn't look. I don't know. Yeah, I guess certain people can appreciate that, but I just don't like the way it looks. It looks unfinished almost. Looks underdeveloped. This looks like salad fingers, which is good. I like me some David Firth.
ヘピゲ Game je psychedelická hororová hra, která je trošku jiná, než na co jste mohli být od Amanity zvyklí. Každopádně se ocitneme v roli malého chlapce, který ve strašlivé noční můře prochází různými unikátními světy, ve kterými budeme řešit různé hádanky, úkoly, setkáme se s veselými smajlíky, roztomilými králíčky, občas přitom umřeme a to vše za doprovodu líbezné hudby kapely 2.
Aw, that poor boy. We've got to help him.
Let's do it. As long as we solve these pretty unnerving puzzles, endure a few unsettling songs, and survive some face-to-face encounters with suspicious smiley faces.
We'll have to earn our sweet dreams in spring 2021 when Happy Game releases on Nintendo Switch.
I like how whoever made this game, well, the guy talked. Oh my god, this is a weird
can't
kind of
believe
game.
Team Meat created thousands
and it has
of
this creepy
levels in this
aesthetic,
game.
and then the people who are doing like the Nintendo Direct are
Plus
like,
insane boss fights,
how do we talk about this? We gotta help that little boy.
tons of
Like,
secrets,
blah, blah.
unlockable characters.
It's very weird.
My backlog's gonna have
compared
to
the
wait.
rest of the show.
You do know these levels aren't exactly a walk in the park,
This isn't
right?
a happy, fun game.
Unless
What do
the
we-
park just happens to
what do
be
we
filled
say?
with deadly saws. I love a good challenge.
Well, ask and you shall receive. Super Meat Boy Forever is out later this month as a
Oh,
console
shit.
launch exclusive
I get to
on
pull my
Nintendo
fucking hair out of
Switch.
my head playing that game.
Hi,
It's
I'm
the first
Farah.
one.
I'm
Holy
part of the
shit.
Grindstone team
It's
at
very
Happy
good.
Games. Grindstone
But
brings a brutal
goddamn,
world
it's
of
one of the
custom puzzle
only games
battles
out
to
there that
Nintendo
frustrates the
Switch,
fuck
where you'll
out
be
of me.
tested by more than 200 levels stuffed
And
with
overcooked.
creeps, jerks, and devious
And
friends.
trials.
Don't forget to etch your name on the daily board of leaders, if you're brave enough. From all of us at Cappy, we can't wait to see you on the mountain.
Puzzles and battles and creeps, oh my!
That's pretty much what this game's all about. Smash enemies to rack up combos and collect precious grindstones. Then trade them in for some sweet weapons and gear.
Which you'll need to overcome dangerous bosses and obstacles as you tackle over 200 levels on Grindstone Mountain. Looking to prove your prowess even more? Why not take on daily challenges with the leaderboards?
Get that sword swinging in Grindstone, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch as a
Looks
console
like the kind of
launch
game that I would have to
exclusive
play
later
to know if I
today.
like this visually, like the art style's fine, but like
We're almost at the end of our presentation.
that kind of puzzle.
But there are
type
several
game,
more indie games we'd like to show you.
Visually,
check
it's
it
not
out.
appealing to me. So maybe in practice, maybe if I play it and I feel like I get a feel for the strategy of it, I might dig it. But other than that, I'm not too interested in it. The past was a town. Cosmocrats. 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 Another puzzle game, both kind of puzzle games. Hoa. It's like a platformer. It's got an interesting fantasy style. Hazel Sky. Looks like some kind of third-person adventure game. Maybe with some elements of survival. Trash Sailors. Okay, this looks kind of interesting to me. I don't know what the fuck's happening here, but it looks like you're cooperating on a boat, which, I played a couple games like that. Finding Paradise. Looks like it's made in RPG Maker, which, no judgment there. I made plenty of things in RPG Maker when I was younger.
Well, that just about wraps up today's presentation. Huh?
There is an imposter among us.
Seems sus.
Not me. I saw you around the vents, though.
Excuse me? You're the suspicious one.
What? Look, we have to work together to complete tasks on this spaceship before the imposter sabotages and takes out the other players. We gotta figure out who it is before it's too late.
I don't even know if our friendship will survive at this rate.
Because you're the imposter. That's it. I'm voting you out.
Oh, whatever. I'll convince you I'm not the imposter when Among Us launches on Nintendo Switch later
Like how she
today.
played it up like they were gonna cooperate. She's like, we're gonna
That's
cooperate.
all
And she's
for
like, that's
today's
'cause you're the
Indie World
imposter. She never
presentation.
fucking
For real
trusted
this time. We hope you enjoyed the games shown today.
On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, we'd like to thank our talented community of partners and developers around the world who are working passionately to bring their games to Nintendo Switch.
And thank you all for tuning in. To stay up to date on all the latest news from Indie World, be sure to follow our official Twitter account at IndieWorldNA. Until next time, happy gaming!
Although, sorry Mario, I gotta go back in time. Although it's always cool to see consoles really kind of embrace indie development, because that's primarily like a big PC thing. Like so much of PC gaming is indie games. Of course, it's AAA as well, but there's just so many people who can make games, and their first line of release is going to be on PC. So, but yeah, so it's cool to see indie games being showcased on Switch, Xbox. They come out on PS4 and PS5, but you don't really hear about them as much. They don't showcase them as much, but they also do like less events, it seems. But it seems like Xbox and Nintendo like to show them off more, specifically Nintendo, which is really cool. I like that they support them so much. First big thing I want to talk about is Among Us coming out on console finally. Like, there's no reason this shouldn't be on console. It plays like a game would play on console on PC, and on your phone it's interactive with the touchscreen. So I guess the Switch can get in on that a bit. Wait, Switch has touchscreen? I've never fucked with it. I use it like a console. Anyway, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So anyway, it can play anyway, and I'm surprised it's not on console yet, and it finally is on a console. So hopefully we see this come out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, S, X. I want it to be on everything. I feel like a game like this could be on everything. I'm surprised it's not on everything because of how popular it is. It's $5. I checked on Switch. It's $5 on PC. It's free on phone. So there's really no reason this shouldn't be on everything. So I'm glad to see it on Switch. I have thought about picking it up on there, although I could just play it on my phone. But it's a good get. Among Us is really fun with friends, with random people, and yeah, it's definitely welcome on Switch, but also on console. As for the rest of the stuff we saw in Indie World, I kind of talked about it already, but I really need to know about Spelunky 2. Like, I need you guys to fucking let me know, because that game's just kind of always there. And people, I just see everyone going, it's amazing. It's the best game ever. I love it. I saw some guy say it's literally one of his favorite games ever made. It's one of his favorite games ever made. Which blows my mind. So let me know how much you love Spelunky 2 and why. Please, why? In the comments. I'm curious. That cat game looks oddly interesting to me. I don't know why. It also feels illegal to have cats fighting each other in a house. And just watching it and letting it go. So that's interesting. But it looks fun. It looks like it could be fun. It looks like it could be like what was called shit. Oh no, Gang Beasts. It kind of reminds me of like something like Gang Beasts. It's got that like wonky physics to it that's interesting. Looks like it'd just be fun to see what happens when you're fighting each other, knocking each other into shit, letting physics do its thing. This valet game, I actually think looks kind of fun. Not like, oh my god, I gotta play it fun, but it looks like it'd be fun to play with some friends. Every once in a while, it's got a fun style. It looks simplistic enough to just hop in and start playing. Have someone play with you, and they're just gonna get it instantly. I like games like that. I like party games like that. Tunchi or Tuncha, or whatever the hell it's called. It kind of looks like a game like Scott Pilgrim or something like that. Streets of Rage, but we don't see them transfer from one area to another. So it almost looks like you're just on a stage fighting like a fighting game. So I don't know. It looks interesting enough though. The platforming game Shadow Ninja looks fine. It's not really speaking to me though. It's not really my kind of game. But yeah, overall, there's a lot of really interesting stuff here. One of my favorite things about indie games is just how uninfluenced they are by trends in AAA, essentially. So Super Meat Boy, I can't wait for, even though I'm gonna fucking go nuts playing that game. So you get a lot more interesting ideas out of indie. That's why when a AAA game is so bold to do something weird, I'll celebrate it, because somebody was able to convince somebody with a lot of money to financially back that idea. That's something indie doesn't have to worry about as much. That has to come out of their own pocket. Luckily, there's avenues to do that at there's ways to do it without fucking really draining your bank account. I mean, you can make something on Unity or the Unreal Engine and start from the beginning, not investing any money, and you're able to make a game. So it's really cool to see so many avenues for people to make games nowadays, and to see the wealth of games that come out in the indie market because of it. And this definitely shows that there's just a wealth of fucking games being made by people all over the place, and a lot of really cool different ideas. Not everything's for me. Not everything's gonna be for me. Just like it's not gonna be for you. It's very rare in anybody who plays every game and loves every game. But that's kind of the beauty of it. So it's one thing I enjoyed about the showcase is there's some games I definitely want to try, some games I don't want to try at all, and some games I'm kind of curious about. But yeah, overall good indie world showcase via Nintendo. I would grade it a B minus probably. I think it was pretty solid. It had some cool stuff there, but nothing too exciting. And yeah, that's fine. It's indie stuff. So if it was something like really blowing my mind, I would have graded it definitely higher. But nothing. It wasn't bad, and it was done well. It was to the point, quick, 17 minutes, super easy for me to digest, and I enjoyed watching it. A lot of genuine surprises here. In fact, most of these games I never even heard of. So very cool. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this indie showcase. What games were most interesting to you? Which games are not interesting to you? Do you like indie games? I know some people who only play indie games. I remember when I first started this channel, people were like, "Are you going to cover only indie games, or are you going to cover AAA games?" I was like, everything. But so there's people who are like just into indie games. It's really interesting. So yeah, how do you feel about indie games? Which are some of your favorite indie games out there? And yeah, let me know everything you think about in the comments below. But that's going to do it for this TLG Reacts. So always thank you for watching. And until the next episode, I got that unboxing I want to do. That'll be coming out in the next like day or two. I want to discuss what we were going to discuss on Tasty Tuesday. We got to talk about what's going on with Cyberpunk. We got to talk about our own opinions. So maybe I'll just do a full episode on post-Cyberpunk release. We'll talk about our experiences with the game, what's going on, our perception, what's going on with the community around Cyberpunk, people's reaction to it, the different experiences people are having, where they're playing the game at. Because if you're playing the base console Cyberpunk, you are not playing what I'm playing on PC. It's not the same experience. You know that though, but I'm just saying some people are acting like there's like one single experience of Cyberpunk, and some people love it, some people hate it. It's like, no, I've seen the PS4 gameplay. Holy shit, it's inexcusable. And yeah, something else. We got Game of the Year discussion coming this weekend, so it's gonna be a busy week. But yeah. Until then, my name's Seth. It's good talking to you guys, and yeah, take it easy, guys.